Okay, welcome to CBP, the lecture series. Perhaps. If you're hearing this, then I've committed to post-recording the lecture series for this semester. Now, this is something that's been requested many times by the students, and we haven't done it in the past, but I'm doing it this time around. So why post-record, why now, and what is CBP? Obviously, the easy way to record lectures is to walk in with a camera and record it. Not an option for us because the class is very interactive, especially from weeks 2 through to 7, where we spend the first 45 minutes of the class in, essentially an interactive lecture, quite literally. So every week we have readings and questions for the students, which they prepare for the following week to present in the class. And so it's mostly the students talking, and I'll provide some, I'll fill in the blanks and I'll provide some corrections if need be. But it's mostly the students talking, so not something we can just put up on YouTube. Hence, post-recording. Instead of recording the live lectures, I'll simply be recording a summary of what's happening each week, and for those sorts of questions, I'll just point out, well, what are the general directions of the answers that we're looking for, because it is an accessible activity. Why now? Why record this now? I mean, it's been asked for before. Well, a few reasons. So there's personal reasons. I suppose as a freelancer, there's no sort of guarantee as to how long I'll be sticking around. And hey, what was I doing in 2018? Just going in and teaching the live class doesn't really leave much in terms of any tangible record of what I was doing. So it's nice to have that, I think. Also, the subject has matured considerably. So since I joined, I've put in a lot of work to improve the subject to where it is now, and I think it's reached that point where we're still making changes. It's still under development in some regards, but it's reached a maturity where it's a very coherent subject. Now, why do I say coherent? Well, it is a synthesis of many different topics, which we've been massaging into this one subject, rather than, I suppose, what sometimes passes for education, which is, hey, here's a textbook, chapter 1 in week 1, chapter 2 and 3 in week 2, some slide pack which came from the publisher of the book. It's sort of like a lecture series in a box type of approach people take. But for us, it's been very much something which we've built up with Sojin piece by piece. So it did take a while. So it did take a while for it to mature into what it is now, I think. But now we're at the point where we can sort of say, yes, it's taken shape, and we're happy to get some people's feedback on it. So what is the subject even all about? So CBP, Collaborative Business Processes, is a synthesis of business concepts for IT and engineering students. So it's a crash course basically in business topics. Since I joined, we've reshaped it around the skeleton of organizational improvement principles. So we have a rather clear journey from defining and understanding a problem through to developing a solution and up to a prototype by the end of the class. Okay, and obviously, while this is a resource for our students, anyone is welcome to learn along with us. You won't get the nice diploma at the end, but is that what education is about? Let's just leave it at that.